What is it with our need to constantly reheat nachos? I don't get it. I am genuinely so tired of seeing the same 6 franchises get a reboot, get a spin-off, get a reboot with a next generation cast, but some of the original cast, but it's totally not the same, the vibes are off, and you can tell it's just for a money grab. There is like little to no originality in movies and TV shows anymore, and I think partly it's our fault. Just partly. Okay, hear me out. We are so nostalgia coded, and I am heavily included in that statement. Have you seen my channel? That we don't want to give a original idea a shot. I can think of a few examples here, and the first one I think of is Mickey 17, and that was a great original idea, and I thought it was fantastic, but apparently it did not do that great in the box office. Did it flop because the story was lacking? Was the production lacking? Like, was it missing certain elements? Why did it flop? Or was it genuinely just people don't want to go see new and original ideas? Because we're so comfortable with certain trilogies or certain franchises, we're like, oh, well, they're making it. And it's the same universe, so I'll probably like it. On the other hand, though, Project Hail Mary did phenomenal in the movie theaters. I read the book first and then watched the movie adaptation, and it was great. It was like almost by the book. There were very few omissions. It was a great original story. It had a great cast. It had fantastic acting. Why did Mickey 17 do so poorly, but Project Hail Mary did amazing? So that's one thing I'm thinking about, is kind of the picking and choosing of projects that we like and what makes us like them. Is it the production, or is it just luck at the time the movie came out that the audience is very interested in this story at that time? But anyway, as I was saying, we don't need another Victoria spinoff. We don't need an iCarly spinoff, or a Wizards of Waverly Place, or a Coco 2, or Zootopia 4, or whatever the heck is next on the list of movie sequels. And we need to stop reheating animated film nachos and turning them into live action movies. I don't think I'm alone in saying this, but live action adaptations are usually buns. Did we really care about live action Lilo and Stitch or Moana? I don't understand why we can't leave these great stories be. It is absolutely unnecessary to be pumping out that many films per year, and we just need to let things breathe and be patient. Here's a statistic for you. Ready? I wrote this down. For reference, in between 2000 and 2005, Pixar put out 3 movies. That was Monsters, Inc., Finding Nemo, and The Incredibles. And those are great movies, household name movies. Almost everybody knows what you're talking about when you say those. Between 2020 and 2025, they published 9. And those movies are Onward, Soul, Luca, Turning Red, Lightyear, Elemental, Inside Out 2, and Elio. Now, I'm not saying that those are bad movies, but they are just not memorable. It feels like they're trying to pump out dopamine hits at the movie theater, when that is like the complete opposite place you should be getting dopamine hits. So yeah, that's my little rant for today. I really think that we need to put out more original ideas and be more accepting of original ideas. Let them breathe for a minute. Hello, editing Jules here. I'm aware that in the last clip, the majority of those Pixar movies are original ideas. In that conversation, I was more focused on like the mass production of movies, and now I'm jumping back into reheating nachos. So just, I hope you understand what I was trying to say. Before we critique them so heavily that the producers never want to do anything with original ideas ever again, they want to stay in their safe franchise box for 6 sequels, let's stop that. Just take something fresh and let's take our time with it. What do you guys think? Do you think that we're pumping out too many movies, unmemorable, reheated nachos of movies? Or do you think that just as times go on and technology advances that we're able to make that many movies, but why aren't they that memorable? Much to think about. If you guys like this video, please hit like and subscribe, and don't forget to leave a comment of movies that you think are super memorable, or movies you think are a total flop, or movies you think deserved more attention in the box office. Don't forget to subscribe. I post 2 times a week on Mondays and Thursdays, and when I'm not on YouTube, I'm on Instagram and TikTok at HeyJulesIfer. It would mean the world to me if you subscribed and followed and helped me reach my end of the year goal. My goal for the end of the year on YouTube is to reach 10,000 subscribers, so you'll be in the description if you're here for that milestone. See you Thursday.